Hi, Lou here to talk briefly about a problem in game design. Power creep, something you don't want to get into your games in any particular situation, although it may be difficult to stop in MMOs. This applies to game design in two general cases. First, it's games that are updated with some frequency after the initial release. So that's especially MMOs, whether the traditional RPG or something like World of Tanks. But it applies also to collectible card games, which have regular updates. Second, it applies to games when they're still in the prototype stages, because designers tend to react to playtester feedback by adding things, which is the opposite of how it ought to work. So this is a typical consequence of add-ons and expansions. What do you do about it? It's a form of feature creep, and that's part of human nature. One-upmanship is what it is, and it's part of human nature. And it's also the age of instant gratification. So people expect more and better stuff. So while you can be aware of it, you probably can't stop it in certain types of games. Think about MMOs, for example, the RPG style MMO. Players max out their level and they want more. So the devs include more levels, more legendary gear, and so on. Collectible card games is another field for almost inevitable power creep. So now we find, both in Magic the Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh!, that there are ways to end a game before the other player can play a turn. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Games tend to be quite short generally, I'm told. Well, this is because of power creep. Now, Magic the Gathering has resorted to a new set of cards every year to try to suppress the effects of power creep, among other things, but it's not easy. Why is power creep undesirable? Well, most people just don't like it. Their assets depreciate over time, and who wants that to happen to their assets? It's like inflation of money. In inflation, money is worth less and less over time. Example, in World of Warships, your expensive premium ship that used to be excellent is now merely mediocre. And ships in the line of the ordinary progression become poor in comparison with the newer premium ships. And you get OP or overpowered ships. Now, when it comes to working with prototypes, typically when designers find that something's not working right, they try to add something to fix it. But this is the wrong approach in general, and it also helps promote power creep. Designers should try to simplify the game to fix the problem, not add to the game. And this comes back to my motto: a designer knows he has achieved perfection, not when there is nothing left to add, but when there is nothing left to take away. So designers should try to avoid power creep as much as possible, but for marketing reasons, especially in MMOs, sometimes you just can't avoid it. Thanks for listening.